Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the House of Flux and another Minecraft morning. How's everybody doing today? Just want to make sure this is going out real quick. It is. We are live. It's. I normally check it from my phone, because I'm using my PlayStation, right? And I popped into it in my phone, and it asked me to become a member, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to become a member of my own channel. D What in the house? What's up, D What? I have something to show you. Hold on. But first, last week, right as we were leaving, Baldo Gagger sent a $5 super chat. So, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. This is me at, oh, bro, I gotta add to the monument. Thank you. 1, 2, all right. So, D What says first. Jason J in the house. Good morning, Jason. How you doing, man? We're gonna head down to the Nether because Mrs. Flux is working on D What's monument. That is one of the projects we have going on. And yes, we are a bit early today. I have to go to work. Oh my god, the nether portals still aren't working for me. What do I do? You know, hold on. I'm gonna leave and come back. Wow, why does this keep happening? It's because we're on the PlayStation, isn't it? I'm great deciding if monkey bread or pancakes is breakfast. Ooh, both sound awesome. Uncle Buck in the house. Good morning, Uncle Buck. Good morning, Flux. Thanks for streaming. My wife is watching the Connors, and this is a great escape from that shitty show. That's the one where it was Roseanne, right? The continuation of Roseanne, the Connors or whatever. But they said screw Roseanne. The nether portals aren't working for me. A different nether portal? Yeah. Come on, Glowberry stripper pole. Alright. Oop, too far. I know where the next closest portal is. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. Wait, where am I going? I'm going this way. I'm going to the slime farm because that's, I think, the closest next nether portal. I don't get it. Like, if it is... Mrs. Flux is in the nether, so it's working for her. Have you tried to get out of the nether? It worked for you last time. Portals are PS4 only feature. I mean, maybe with... It's working just fine for Mrs. Flux. Well, shit. My Minecraft experience has really not been great the past few weeks. And this week has kind of gone from shit to shittier. This week kind of just has been a bad week. And now with the nether portals still not working, I'm irritated. Oh, there we go. What is happening? Uh-oh. What is that noise? What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. 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 Yay, we made it into the nether portal. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out... We're gonna have to figure that out. But... Yeah, so... Yesterday we found an oil leak. My truck has an oil leak, and it's super unfortunate. But I have to go to work today, which is why we have to cut Minecraft short. So when I go to work, I'm going to take Mrs. Flux's truck, and Mrs. Flux is going to take my truck, she's going to take it over to her grandfather's house because he has a thingy that she can do to take the engine out and do all the stuff to hopefully fix the oil leak. And it's like, oh, poor Bruce. Poor Bruce. He's a 2000. He's a 2000 Ford Ranger. He's not a hoist. Is it called a hoist? Yeah. Yes. He has one of those. So she's going to take it over to his garage and take out the engine, try and replace a couple of the seals. And hopefully that stops, because literally, like, guys, this is how crazy life is, right? Or what a crazy coincidence. I don't know. Well, I needed to do an oil change. Not because... I mean, it's just that time. Like, it was just, we need to do an oil change. So yesterday, we were kind of poking around, like, okay, what kind of filter do we need? And Mrs. Flux went under it and saw, holy shit, you have a shit ton of oil all over the place. But it hadn't even hit the ground yet. There were no spots. Like, this is a brand new leak. So I'm like, oh, thank God that we had to change the oil. And we happened to find this leak, because I don't know that I would have paid attention to shit like that. I mean, I probably would have noticed, like, the stain, because I do pay attention to my vehicle and stuff, but I'm like, meh. But this is the Ghost Leviathan for DWUT. This is DWUT's Ghost Leviathan. The monument built in honor of DWUT. What do you think? Uncle Buck says, rare seal?
Yes.
She says yes, very, Begrudgingly. Flex seal that bitch and keep driving, right? That's what I said. No, Mrs. Flex doesn't like that idea. I want to keep Bruce for a very long time. I love that truck so much. And so Mrs. Flux is doing everything she can to keep that truck. You know, he's a 2000 Ford Ranger, and he's got 224,000 miles. No, 124,000 miles. I love that little truck so much. So... yeah, that's why we have to cut Minecraft short today. So we'll probably be signing out around 10:30, 11, so that I can go to work and Mrs. Flux can go to work, so to speak. Oh, she's not happy. She's not happy. But I mean, to be fair, this is the first thing that, like, we've had to... I mean, that's kind of a big thing, I guess. IT Goatee in the house. What's up, Brad? How's it going? So, yeah, that's gonna be the rest of our day today. thankfully, Mrs. Flux is a mechanic and can do all this stuff so that we don't have to pay somebody for it. Because I think that'd probably be a little more on the expensive side, right? It's kind of a having to take out the engine and stuff. That's like a big deal, I think. I want to see if it works from this side. It does. Wow. For some reason, I just can't get... Okay. Okay.
You just had to go to a different one. Maybe it just needs to reset.
Fuck you, Minecraft. Oh my god. Well, it works now. Oh my god. It's not working anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Go to a different one.
I'm so... Oh my god.
I'm so mad.
I'm so mad.
I'm so mad.
Hush up, Mrs. Flux. You're not the one that's trapped. Yeah, is it like it's only good for one go and then, one way? Mrs. Flux, Uncle Buck wants to know, be sure you change the turn signal fluid while you're in there.
Oh, okay. And should I put the spring air in the tires?
No, you don't need the summer air yet. I think the winter air in the tires is still okay.
I have to get the blinker fluid.
Yeah, the blinker fluid, yeah, you gotta get all that stuff. Man, okay, guys.
And an exhaust sample.
When I was in the service, I was a truck driver, right?
Boo.
Shut up. We were important. You didn't have shit without us driving the shit there.
And you didn't have shit without, you didn't even have a job without me fixing it.
Hey, I could do 10 level maintenance.
Taking off tires? Ugh.
I can't get through any of the portals now. IT Goatee says 25 bravo. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Man, 25, that's like, signal, right? Like, radio, right? Signal something. I can't remember. MLS in the house. What's up, Dave? It's good to see you, man. It is, like, it's only been a couple of days since you stopped streaming, but it feels like it's been forever. Thank you so much with a $4.99 super sticker. It's the pair. How's it going? I love that pair so much. Thank you so much. I gotta get out of the nether. Oh my god. I'm gonna get stuck in the nether. I can't go through none of the portals are working. Hold on, let me save and quit.
You just save and quit and come back?
I don't know, man. Hold on, let me try one more time. Yes, specialist. IT specialist. Yep, radio, microwave. Yeah. I wanted to be in the 25 series, but then I was like, they weren't shipping out. I think it was like maybe 6 or 7 months before I could go to basic, and I was one of those people who were like, I want to get a basic now. I want to just leave. And they're like, well, truck drivers, you know, they leave. And I was like, okay, bye. Shit. Yeah, no. Oh, it's because of the freaking birds on my shoulder. Hold on. That's the issue. Get off my shoulder, man. Hold on.
Stand on the chest. There you go. I'll make it stick.
It's because of the bird. I remembered the issue, guys. can't go with the bird on your shoulder. Look, I'm not gonna have any issues anymore. Stupid freaking bird. Yeah, no issues no more. It's because that... Oh my god. I just had so many heart attacks and got so upset. Alrighty, and I gotta add to Dave's monument because we got that awesome super sticker. Let's see, how big does that make it? Oh my goodness. Stupid birds. Oh my god. Alright, so I literally have a notebook now where I have to keep track. It's a spreadsheet. Well, I really should get a spreadsheet going. But currently I just have a notebook where I keep track of everybody's, or at least I keep track of the big ones, because they all gotta be the biggest. But yeah. Oh my god, I was so scared. I thought I was gonna be stuck in the nether. Whew. Project Metal Music in the house. What's up, Project Metal Music? Uncle Buck asks, will Mrs. Flux be dropping an engine today? I predict she will throw a wrench and yell, damn it, at least once. Yes. Yep. So, we're hoping that, like, she will be able to get this finished by tomorrow. Is that too optimistic? She's giving me a look, and I don't know how to interpret it.
I plan, okay? And plans typically don't go according. So the plan is to have it removed and to have the seal replaced today. And tomorrow to have it reinstalled and running again.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's a good plan.
Because I anticipate rusted bolts.
Guys, okay.
Shoddy maintenance.
Guys, and get this too, right? So, like I said, Mrs. Flux is going over to her grandfather's house because he has a garage.
He loves sports.
He loves cars. He has a garage because in his retirement, he rebuilds cars. And he
rebuilt a 1949 Mercury.
This thing is so freaking beautiful. Like, it's just gorgeous. So, the fact that he's also gonna be there, you know, kind of as a senior mechanic, if you will.
Yeah, he's just pretty much gonna advise.
He's gonna advise and kind of be there to...
He's my gopher.
Gopher and encyclopedia?
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, we have a good plan. And we got a $5 super chat from David, so you blew a seal and Mrs. Flux has to clean it up. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what happened.
I mean, to be fair, I should have checked it sooner.
Yeah, well, it's not... She's like, it's funny because she's like, I'm sorry, like, I should have gotten into your truck sooner, like, I haven't checked it in a minute, yada yada. And I'm like, no, it's okay, like, it's my truck, I should have, you know, gotten under it and taken a look too. And she's like, no! What did you say?
I'm the dude in the relationship.
Yeah, she said, I'm the dude, I take care of the cars. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right, it's your fault. Like, she is a mechanic. Like, that's what she went to college for. That's what she was in the army, as. So...
My job in the army,
it was...
say.
Yeah, it was her job. So, like... I'm like, yeah, you should have been checking my truck sooner.
Especially with it being a fucking Ford.
Hey! It's at over 120,000 miles. Give him a break. He's gonna blow a seal eventually.
What about Kane?
How old is Kane?
He's 10 years old.
How old is Bruce?
24.
Yeah. Yeah. My dude's a bit older.
So?
Do you know what this is? I can't remember.
It's a monument.
No. Yes, it's a monument. The material. I can't tell if that's black stone or...
Is that concrete powder?
I don't think it's concrete powder. It might be deep slate. No, it's not deep slate. It is deep slate. Nope. I think it's regular deep slate.
Not it.
Nope. Oh, but that's a cool block. I'm gonna use that one next. Let's see. Nope, it's not that one.
Correct, AP.
What?
Found on road dead. They prove it every time.
He's not dead! Literally, we were just checking him out and we found a leak. Like, give him a break.
No!
Why?
Because this is a big leak!
It's not like he did it on purpose.
Oh, yes, he did.
Bruce did not do this on purpose.
It's kind of like farting.
The fuck?
Okay? Like blowing a seal
Okay.
is kind of like farting. In the
Explain.
sense that you don't always mean to do it, but you know it's there. Like, you can't help it. It's gonna happen. But you knew it was there. Like, don't even lie. Don't even try and say it snuck up on you. It was there. You knew it the whole damn time.
That's the best analogy I've ever heard. Oh my god. Tammy F. Excuse me. Tammy F. with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Tammy. It's good to see ya. Haven't been here in a while. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to have you back. B.S. Simon with a 2-month member, 2-month member super chat? 2-month member chat. Thank you so much for being a mocha dick for 2 months. Flux, check the Discord. I finished the last Christmas present. Hashtag gotta check them seals. Yes, yeah, we need to, I should have checked them maybe a little bit ago, but you know what? We'll get them fixed today. It'll all be good. Everything will be fine.
So, yes, I have the seal kit for the rear main, and then I'm also going to do the oil pan as well, the oil pan gasket, because I don't like the way that it looks. So I figure since I'm gonna have the engine out anyway, why not? Fuck it, just do it. Get it over and done with. And ensure that two areas that are most common in Rangers to leak, the oil pan, I might as well just do it my damn self, ensure that it's done correctly.
Yes. Legal Vices in the house. What's up, Legal Vices? So, how much is it going to take? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you are looking to match, it's going to take 55 because you are 22 blocks behind. So 60 would put you 2 blocks ahead. If that is what you are looking for. For those of you who don't know, if you super chat, you get a really awesome monument built in your honor. And for 200 or more, you get giant monuments built in your honor. Which, I mean, the Grand Library is still, like, that. I am so proud of that thing. AP says, Rare Main, oh, have fun. There will be many expletives thrown in anger today. Poor Mrs. Flux. Yeah, guys, I know. But he's 24 years old. The seal was gonna go at some point.
Yeah. But I had hoped that it had been done recently before we bought him. Apparently not. So it's fine. If it falls to me, at least I'll ensure it's done correctly.
I was gonna say, at least you know it's gonna get done right. As opposed to,
And we will save money. Just not my sanity.
We're gonna save like $1,000 at the cost of your sanity.
I wouldn't say $1,000, but I would say probably a couple hundred.
David says you're the only person doing maintenance on a 2000 Ranger. Like,
no, I doubt that, because there's Ranger at least where we live. Like, I see Rangers all the time.
Yeah, Rangers.
And they're around the age range of Flux's truck.
Rangers were like the only good vehicle I feel. Well, okay, Mustangs too.
Whoa.
Mustang are my dream car.
Whoa!
I love Mustangs.
You are crossing a line.
I love Mustangs. But like,
too much.
I see so many Ford Rangers, and they're all like, you know, the early 2000s. And, you know, people who have the Ford Rangers love their Ford Rangers. It's a motherfucking Ford Ranger. Legal Vices with a 60,000 won super chat. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Jeff. He says, done. And with that, hold on, let me put it down in the notebook. So that was there. All right, and with that, let me add those blocks. Thank you so much for the 60,000 won super chat, Jeff.
Did you add to Tammy's?
I did add to Tammy's.
Where was Tammy's monument? She said she can't remember.
Oh, it's right over here. It was this blue one. I'm sorry, love. This is your monument, and I added the lapis lazuli. Me? Yes. So I did add to your monument. Thank you so much for that super chat, Tammy.
I love her backdrop.
I know, right? Like, she's got a good, look at that. And during the day when you can see the flag.
And it's not raining.
And it's, right? We'll come back during the day. And with that, let me get Jeff's blocks, because he's got the Crine Obsidian. I love the Crine Obsidian. We've got 1, 2, 3. Damn! So with that, Jeff is now the biggest. Congratulations, Jeff. You are now the biggest in Minecraft. Your monument is the biggest. So, hell yeah. So currently, MLS is now in second place with 170. And then it was, I do believe, Let's Go Brandon at 148. Eric Foam says, Big Jeff. Oh, yeah. And so, like I said, we had stopped at 190. Because I'm like, okay, if we just keep going up, it's going to be weird. We got to add some girth to them. So I decided to make them, 2x2s. And once we hit, once all 4 blocks reach 190, then we're going to start getting back up to height, and then you will be tallest and biggest. IT Goatee says, freezing. Yep. They have to be girthy. Oh my God. Thank you so much for that super chat, Jeff. You are awesome, and congrats on being the biggest. All right, and with that, I need a new project to work on, because Mrs. Flux has the project she's working on, and I haven't decided what I want to make yet, because I just finished the American flag last weekend. Bobby Bologna says, speaking of girth. D. What says girth is more important. IT Goatee says, did you end up at Hobby Lobby for paint supplies? I have not gone anywhere yet. I don't leave my house so much because people suck. And I hate going to the store and having to tolerate people. So I have not made it to the store yet. Legal Vices says, play, what's it going to take for me to level out? Oh, what's it going to take? Let me count. It's not going to be, I think you're only probably like maybe 10 or so blocks away, but let me check. Oh no, that's more than 10. All right, so you are at 73. So what's that? 27? Yeah, 27 blocks, which is, hold on. That's gonna be like another 60. 70. That's gonna be another 70 because we need to get you 27 blocks, and the 24 was 60. So another 2 would be 65, and then another 2 would be 70, which would get you 28 blocks, which would actually make you the tallest and the biggest, but also the tallest over everybody by 1 block. I'm glad I have decent math skills, because I think that would just send him an invoice. Oh, man. But yes. And then I think that would put you at another big monument. So another project eventually Mrs. Flux is gonna do. Is this where you're gonna put the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Do you want me to build a small island to put it on? Like, make the terrain... Oh.
Fill that in.
Fill that in? I can do that for you. I can do that because we gotta throw some rock in here.
Make it sandy. And rocky.
Sandy and rocky? Do you want... Oh, Legal Visa says, "How is my ship?" And then how. But, how is my ship? I like that better. Your ship is awesome. It's not 100% finished yet, because like I was saying, Mrs. Flux kind of needs to squirrel around a couple projects at one time. She'll like work on this project, take a break, work on a different project. So she's still working on the battlefield, and oh my god, it froze for a second. She's still working on the battle scene, but she's working on the lasers, and she still has to work on the inside a bit. But
did you take them up through the mast and stuff?
have I shown you inside yet? Because she hasn't finished it, but I'll show you. This is where you're gonna come all the way up to and down the levels, which this is my favorite. Like, the way that, like, the sun sets, and I love that from here it looks like a circle. But I love this view. This is my favorite, where you see, like, the deck, and that's my favorite view. But she's got to put the helm in here and do all the things. This is, I mean, and look how cool this looks from the inside. And she's gonna put the, there is gonna be kind of what you said, like a hole or a break here.
Yeah, they're both gonna get...
They're both gonna have a little bit of damage.
Just to one side each, so there's going to be one pristine looking side and then one damaged side, battle side.
But she's gonna put like all the mechanics down here and the sleeping quarters down here, and kind of similar to how the other ship is. But I asked her, I'm like, can I just put my bed in here and live in here? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Last week I asked you. Right? Doesn't it look cool? Like, I really wanted to make my house in here. Like, just kind of turn this into my house.
Turn it into your house.
No, you make it...
You can decorate the interior.
But you do a better job at making... How do I get out of here? Now I'm trapped. Hold on. I don't remember how to... Is it here? No. Ah. I'm like, I'm stuck. But I love walking under the guns and, like, being like, that's really cool. But I love that you have it facing this direction, too, though, because I like watching the sunset off the front of the boat. Tell me that doesn't look so awesome. MLS says, how much more do I need? How much more do you need to be the tallest and the biggest again? That would be you. Jeff is bigger than you by 2 blocks, which is $5. If you were wondering about that, or if you're wondering about how much it would take to get to all the way to the top, it would be similar. I think another 75. Yep. David says SS Becky, yo ship is a hoe. Yup. We should have a SS Becky as a hoe name ship. That'd be funny. But Legal Vices says, that's awesome. I'm glad you love it. She's glad you love it too. She was like, I hope he likes it. Ooh, the SS Becky can be sunk in the battle. Yes. That would be awesome. AP says, just need some sharks with freaking laser beams. Oh, I bet you I could find and build a shark and put a laser beam on its head. Let me come look. Now that I can get to and from the Nether without any issues. Oh my god, I was getting so... I thought the world was, like, glitching real bad, and that it was gonna be, like, close to calling the world. Until we could get it on, like, a computer or something. But... now that I know the freaking issue... that bird is not going to be around next week, just to let you guys know. He's going to mysteriously disappear. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Tell me this does not look awesome. I love this landing deck too. We go to... oh. Yes, I will, yeah, I'm gonna be changing it over to...
You're gonna come out here and come look at it? You're just gonna look at it through the eye?
No, I was coming out, but you don't have a door out here. You only have the one door at the top. I like how I like the eyes.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can build stuff underwater if you have potions and or are in creative. I don't know.
Sponges.
I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know. Did we stream when we were building the ice farm? Because we had to use like all the sponges to clear that out. I don't remember if we actually streamed when we built our ice farm or not. But there we had to build underwater essentially, and then so we had to make kind of a room and then clear it all out with sponges, and it was a thing. You guys want to see a fun trick? Watch this, Mrs. Flux. Hold on. Let me get the proper tools. Nothing.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna put water down in the Nether. Watch. Oh no. Oh no. Wait for it. Water down in the Nether! Didn't know you could do that, did ya?
Yes, I did.
Oh. So you actually can have water in the Nether, but you can only have it in a cauldron. MLS with a $9.99 super chat, or super sticker, with the pair saying, thank you. Alrighty, that means I have to go back through the portal, but that's okay. Now that I have no issue going to and from the Nether, I'm okay. As long as that bird's gonna go away next week. Tammy F. re-becoming a member. Thank you so much, Tammy. And with that, we're gonna add to your monument as well. For if you do become a member, you also will get a monument block. So let me pull that out. Let me, that's what she said. Let me pull Dave's out. There it is. And we will get, I wish there was a way to fly straight up faster. Thank you so much for re-becoming a member, Tammy. You are awesome. And we are going to add, oh, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And with that, you are now, again, biggest by 2. So Dave is now at 174 blocks, while Jeff is now 172. And I think Brandon is in, or the Let's Go Brandon Collective is in 3rd place at 148. Yes? Oh, is it that time? It is that time, guys. It's that time. You know what time it is. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Did you add to Tammy's?
I did add to Tammy's. All right, guys. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back. Well, I'm back. I smoked my cigarette faster than Mrs. Fox did. All right. So, where were we? Oh yeah. Congratulations to Dave, as you are again the biggest. All right, so new projects. I am going to be just creating a small little island right over here. Because Mrs. Flux eventually wants to build a lighthouse. Just projects for the future and whatnot. So I'm going to be kind of filling this in. I think she said rock. Did you say rock and stone or rock and sand? Like stone and sand, Mrs. Flux?
Stone and sand, yes.
Okay. Okay, well, screw you, man. So this is essentially how I would create an island. Mrs. Flux put down a basic outline, and I'm just kind of going to follow that outline and get a feel for, you know, how to make it look kind of more natural. I don't know, like make it seem kind of like a natural island instead of just a blocky square island, you know? I do want to make it realistic. Well, as natural as possible. I'm not going to say realistic. I'm going to say natural. Sand is a good building material when you are trying to form an island because it is gravity. It's a gravity block, meaning it's not going to stay where you put it. It has to be standing on something like that, or as opposed to that, it's going to stand on the base. So it's kind of good. Oh, wow, that's just going to be a drop off. Okay. Actually, I'm probably going to turn this into rock. And we'll keep this as sand. Because that'll be more of the kind of rocky cliff side. That's what we'll do. I should have left that there, whatever. We'll have some rocks there. Have some... Alright. So now I'm just going to start filling some of this in with sand. I want a night potion. Alright, better. Dave says, I'm the biggest. My job here is done. See you inside Jody's third hole. Oh my god. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, after Minecraft mornings, typically we dump into MLS or Nicholas Staroff's But today, because we are ending probably around 10:30, I won't be able to dump. Well, no, I think I can still dump you guys into. I think I can still do a dumpage, a raid, even though it's going to be early. But because I do have to go to work today and Mrs. Flux needs to work on my truck, we are going to be ending at 10:30 today instead of the normal noon. But still, everybody go over to MLS and Nicholas Staroff and go see their coverage of the Jodi trial, because holy cow, that's insane. That's all I can say about it. It's insane. Alright, let me get some of the rock down. Okay. Okay. Mind, and just to, again, this is going to be a future project for Mrs. Flux. This is going to be a lighthouse, so I'm creating the island that the lighthouse will be on. I think I'm probably going to keep it around 3 or 4 high. It's not going to be much taller than that. I'm just trying to get the basic, structure of the island. It looks alright. Get some more depth and oops. I missed a row. Alright, let's keep going. Move, fish. Alright, I didn't break that block, but okay. So I'm not following any specific design or anything. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel of how an island would look. Basically, want to avoid as many like straight lines like this as possible and kind of break it up a bit. I'll leave that there. Because you don't often find just a bunch of straight edges in nature. I'm going to fill a bunch of this in with sand, and I'm just, instead of having to place a bunch of sand blocks to get it all, you know, to the correct level, I'm just going to place blocks down so that they can stand on them. Bobby Bologna says, work? Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to work today. It's just one of those things. It's only one Saturday a year that I have to work, and today is that Saturday. So, yeah, we do have to cut today short a bit, unfortunately. But, like I said, while I'm at work, Mrs. Flux is going to be taking the engine out of my truck, so we both have stuff to do. Poor Bruce.
Poor Mrs. Flux.
Poor Mrs. Flux. The poor Coral Flux is a monster. Hey, I'm making an island. It's gonna be cool. The coral's gonna be fine. It'll grow back. Alright, let's get some more sand down. I am going to fix that, because that is too... We're going to do something like this. I'm going to build it up a little bit more. It'll be fine. It'll look good. Tammy S. said, did I hear right? Once upon a time, Mrs. Flux is a mechanic. Mrs. Flux is still a mechanic. Mrs. Flux, well, not by actual employment, but, you know, you have all the skills, and you were a mechanic for a while. But yes, she used to...
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years, Mrs. Flux worked as a mechanic on various types of machinery. Very first time I met her, she was popping out of a engine compartment of a track.
Not true.
No.
The first time I met you was at the barracks.
Yes, that was the first time I saw you. But it was shortly after that. I was walking through the motor pool, and she just popped right out of a engine compartment of a frickin', what was that, a Abram?
No. We were in field artillery.
What is an...
Paladins.
Oh, that's a Paladin. pop right up out of this fucking, what was it?
It was a 1068.
It was a 1060. It was the funniest thing. I'm like, holy shit. All covered in grease and shit, just working away on the engine. She could fit right in there. Oh, man.
I hated doing the fuel filters on them bitches.
Yeah, that seemed like that sucked.
Horrible design. Which I imagine I'll probably be saying a bunch today. Horrible design!
Fuck Ford! I feel like you're going to be saying that a lot.
You are gonna owe me
Oh?
a very nice dinner.
Oh. Well, I do plan on taking you out to dinner. And I know where I'm taking you.
Not tonight. I have to get as much done as
Oh,
possible.
yeah. I mean, we can still, maybe on the way home.
I need a working vehicle.
I do need a working vehicle.
And if I take the engine out, it is no longer working.
That is accurate.
So I have to repair it and get it back in there as quickly as possible.
That's what she said.
But also correctly. So there is no time for screwing around.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know, I'm just happy that, well, I don't want to jinx nothing. I'm not saying nothing. But, again, I have to go out. I feel like I haven't checked it since last night. And I feel like it's going to be worse when I go out and check it. It's going to be worse, isn't it?
It's a leak. Yeah.
And so okay, guys, this is how funny this was, right? So yesterday we were, getting under my truck, taking a look at it, trying to figure out where it was coming from, all that good stuff. And Mrs. Flux was like, ooh, that's a bad leak. And I was like, well, how bad is the leak? And she's like, well, it's dripping, but and I was like, no, okay. Is it a class 1, 2, or 3 leak? And she goes, it's a class 2. And I'm like, damn. And I'm like, I don't understand. I'm like, I need to know if it's a class 1, 2, or 3, because that's how I was trained in the military. Because I was a driver in the military, I have to do 10 level maintenance, meaning I have to at least be able to keep the bare level minimum, like, maintenance on my vehicle. Like, I have to make sure tires are okay, no leaks, like, it.
See, my only saving grace to this, and then the reason I know I can be pretty quick with this, is because when I was working as a boat mechanic, I had to remove diesel engines, gasoline engines, and so, like, while a Ford motor is different from, boat motors, as far as, like, hookups and stuff, there's some stuff that's just gonna be the same. And if I could do gasoline and diesel engine removals from boats in under, like, 4 hours, I think I'm hoping, rust aside, and I have special tools, especially being in the boat industry, on the water and whatnot, like, everything tends to rust.
She needed specialized tools.
Well, there's a special...
It's a special!
It's a special solution. There's a special solution that I use, and I'll share that with everybody, so in case you want to use it, if you ever have any rust in it and need to try it. But what we used at my marina was a 50-50 mixture of ATF, so regular transmission fluid, cherry juice, and acetone. So a 50-50 mixture of that in about any size bottle, squirt bottle, whatever. Spray it on like you would like WD-40. Let it sit there for maybe like 5 minutes, and I I swear by it.
Neato.
It helps little old me get big-ass rusted bolts apart.
Little old you.
On Volvo Pentas, Mercuries, Evinrudes. Well, Evinrudes were more outboards. Detroit Diesels.
What do you think?
Looking nice, looking nice.
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
I need it more flat because I need to be able to build
the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to build rock up maybe like after I'm done building it, I don't
know.
Up to you. I'm just saying I need it more flat so I can actually like
build
the lighthouse.
I gotcha. I think having a platform to start, and then I'll have to kind of mold the rock around it and kind of mold the island around it.
See, lucky for me, AP, I was looking around. There doesn't look to be too much rust, but
thankfully my truck's not super bad with rust.
You know, there's always those hidden ones that you can't see, and water's been dripping on it or something, and it's just...
We found the makings of a wasp nest on my engine.
Yeah, up on the plenum.
On the what?
Up on the top, but basically the head.
What did you say?
The plenum.
The plenum?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a weird word, but whatever. Yes? Oh my god. Is that the dog snoring?
Yeah, that's the dog.
Oh my god.
I mean, first comes first, I'm gonna disconnect your battery.
Well, yeah. Isn't that like the number one thing you're supposed to do?
Well, yeah, but not everybody does that.
So. But you need to, and you should.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you were planning on disconnecting the battery then.
Well, I gotta... There's a bit to it, but thankfully I have tiny little arms, and I can reach in these spots pretty easily, and... Well, it was just a nest. It wasn't... The wasps were not actually...
Yeah, there were no wasps or anything. They abandoned it after, like, one little... Because obviously they couldn't build a nest on my engine. So it was like, one little cone, and then... Yeah, they realized they had to dip.
But I'm gonna have to take the hood off, so...
The hood off?
Yeah. To be able to remove the engine, I have to take the hood off. Otherwise, it's
You're gonna decapitate Bruce?
The hood will go back on.
You're gonna decapitate Bruce.
That's more like a scalping.
You're gonna scalp Bruce?
It's okay, I'll put some Rogaine on him. He'll be fine.
Poor Bruce.
I have to get the engine out.
I know,
I know. The transmission, and I really don't want to drop the fucking transmission.
It's okay. No, whatever we need to do to make sure Bruce,
What do you mean we? We? What's this we? We ain't French.
Your struggle is my struggle. Don't give me that look.
You're gonna be sitting on your ass in your cushy office.
No, I'm gonna be moving and filing and doing things.
So something that you absolutely love to do?
And moving boxes full of paper.
Okay, something you slightly don't like to do with something that you absolutely love to do. I am going to be under a rust bucket that I absolutely cannot stand and begged you not to get, but allowed... Well, I won't say allowed because you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want, but...
As the mechanic, I should have listened to you.
Shut up!
But I love my truck so much.
That, and that's why I acquiesced and I learned to pick my battles.
I love my truck so
But now
much.
I'm wishing I would have picked that battle.
You're wishing you would have chose to fight that battle. No, because my truck is awesome. I love my truck.
It's okay.
Easier to drop the tranny, at least according to my friend when he did this.
I mean, I've read the blogs and I've seen videos where people drop the transmission, and I've been debating it because my grandfather also has a transmission jack as well. So I'm debating it because I'm like, should I drain the transmission and just change the transmission filter while I'm there? Like, because I don't even know what state that's in. I don't know. I guess when I go out there, I'll check the transmission fluid real quick. Just to see what it looks like as far as color. I don't like the color.
Ooh, look at the view from here.
Right? Like, that's why I chose right there.
But the bitch doesn't render in. If we were to just go a little bit closer.
Bitch.
Bitch!
Bitch. Although...
David says if you have a lift, you can just drop the whole drivetrain at once.
We don't have a lift. It's just a regular, like, one-car garage. When Flux says garage, it's not like a...
Garage. It's just a single-car garage.
Yeah, it's a single-car garage that my grandfather has.
I mean, it's a nice garage. It's got all the stuff you need, but it's not, like, tall.
Yeah, no, it's not like... we wouldn't be able to put a lift in there.
Yeah. I finished the island. That was quicker than I thought it'd be. Well, let me get your approval. When Flux says garage, she means gravel pit. No, it's a really nice garage. Oh my goodness. My cat is, like, giving me all the love right now. And wanting all the love. What do you think? Yeah? And then I'll build it up as needed if needed. Nice!
So, yeah.
It's...
The only problem is I don't have the transmission fluid and I don't have a transmission filter. That's why I don't really...
Can you stop on the way down to...
And I figured I'd just pull the engine because I gotta do the pan. I want to do the pan anyway.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't necessarily have to pull the engine, I guess, to do the oil pan.
I hate the Enderman. You see this? And you see this? Endermen suck. And there was one over here, too. I love this world. This is the coolest thing right here. Boom. And then coming up over and looking at all this. I kind of want to make, like, more animal type things. Like maybe a giant butterfly or something. Because I really love... The bees are, like, my favorite. Everything's my favorite. I say everything's my favorite. But the bees are, like...
So you don't love your beer can?
No, I do love the beer can. I'm so proud of the beer can. Like, I'm so proud of the fact that I did this by myself. It's so cool. And then I really want to put something on this mountain so that it's kind of a link between... No? What if I put a giant flag? Because we like giant flags. Oh, I could build the giant pot leaf on this mountain. Like right here, just our... Hold on. What would be a good block? Moss? You think a moss block would look good?
I feel like it would be appropriate.
Okay. Like if I just started with the stem, like boom, 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 boom. And then branched it out to be the giant. Yes! Swan Lake Lady, I want to replicate your pot leaf right here.
Why don't you make it flush so you can see it on a map?
Oh, you mean make it like this way?
Yeah.
How she did it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. I think I'm going to do that too. And for those of you who, I don't know if you've been on the Discord, but yes, the server went down again. I don't know if it's an issue with my PlayStation, but we have not lost the world, so don't worry. However, I am going to wait until we have the PC up and running to just do it from the PC, because with the I don't know what's going on with the PlayStation. So, but don't worry, we haven't lost anything in the world. It's just on a temporary pause because it keeps messing up. Oh! Yes, Bobby! Wait, do you mean Bruce my truck, or like Bruce the shark from Finding Nemo? Because I think either one of those would be funny, having an American flag attached to them. Oh, but that's what I should do. I should build my truck like right under, make this be the bed of... I can't build my truck? You don't want a Ford in the world?
No. It's bad enough we got one in real life.
Oh, man. Hey, he said, we've been talking about Bruce the truck this whole time. Of course, I mean Bruce from Finding Nemo. I don't know, because someone earlier suggested a shark with lasers, and I thought that was a good idea, so I didn't know if we were still along the shark lines. Because I think building a shark right here would look really cool. Hit me with those laser beams.
Did you just stroke out right there?
I did. There's a song that comes on the radio in GTA Online. It's called Laser Beams. And the drop is like, hit me with them laser beams.
Hit me with those laser beams.
What did I say?
Hit me with them.
Whatever. Don't look at me in judgment like that.
How many times did we listen to that?
All the time.
Exactly.
Hit me with those laser beams. Yep. The drop is just really good in that song.
It's not spectacular, but it's not bad.
It triggers something in Mrs. Flux and makes her
drive like an animal.
It makes her drive even more insane than she already drives in GTA 5.
I am more likely to hit a pole. Or a building.
I'm more likely to hit...
fly off cliffs.
Hit me with those laser beams.
When that song comes on.
Oh my god. She does love that song. This tree won't grow. Why won't you grow? Oh, I destroyed it. Oops. We should build out this way. We haven't built out this way at all. And there's like a coast over here. Oh, look at this. These are some nice islands. Oh, that's a cool looking... We're gonna go check it out. Thought there'd be like a little cave in here. Because why not? We could definitely put something down over here too. Bobby Bologna says Flux and her ADHD. Yeah. I'm working on it. AP with a $5 super truck. $5 super truck. $5 super chat. The truck built is a great idea. It won't work in the world either. It's a Ford. Hey! My truck is awesome and he works.
He's a effed over rebuilt Dodge.
Bobby Bologna says $5 super truck. I might start calling them super trucks. I was an 88 Mike. 88 Mike. Guys, did you know that in the Army, thank you, oh, by the way, I don't know if I said thank you. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat, AP, as we throw on 2 new blocks to your monument. For those of you who don't know, I was in the service, and I was a truck driver. And when you're a truck driver in the Army, you are part of the Transportation Corps. And the Transportation Corps has a long and glorious history in the Army. So much so, we have a Transportation Corps song.
No.
Do you guys want to hear the Transportation Corps song?
No.
I can sing it for you.
No.
For a super chat, I'll sing.
No.
It's
I know I said
bad.
you're allowed to do what you want to do, but no, not
It's
that.
bad.
Not that. No.
AP says Transcorp. Yep. Transcorp. Transportation Corps.
No.
Ooh, Swan Lady sent me the graphic she made to use to make the pot leaf. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for that, Swan Lake Lady. Ooh. I love that it's a Lego one. Hell yeah. Oh, that is okay. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm debating making it out of concrete, because then I could do the dark and light green. Or I could do moss and... I don't know how moss and dirt would look. I could do cactus and moss. That way we have like kind of a dark and light. No, cactus can't be put next to each other. Bobby Bologna says, yes. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to sing it, or Mrs. Flux is gonna, like, stroke out. No, it definitely, that makes more sense than, like, any tutorial I've ever seen. Like, of course you should compare it to Legos, because Legos are technically, like, blocks. Like, that makes so much sense to me. But yes, I I would also recommend, since Mrs. Flux really doesn't want me singing it, Google it or look it up on YouTube. It's terrible. It's terrible. I need... What other block should I use? Let's look at the grass next to... Okay, it is different. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go 1. And then for the middle... You know what? Why not? Let's do dark oak leaves. And I'm just gonna do a 1, 2. I'm gonna probably end up changing. Oh shit. That's what I needed to do. Alright, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is that out? That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think I'm gonna change this to the grass blocks just to make it for now. Oops. Alright, so those are covered. Ooh, let me do... How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, and that's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hell yeah, it's starting to take shape now. Look at that, y'all. Alright, let's go up and see how many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I do believe if we're looking at it this way, we're gonna go up 1, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, hell yeah, it's starting to come together. Oh, well, hold on. I probably should have finished this first. Alright, so... Oh, shit. Alright, so that's gonna go 2 and 2. Come back over to this side, and we're gonna go 2 and 2. Uh-oh. Oh, it just froze for a second. I got super scared. Uncle Buck has to take off. Have a good one, Uncle Buck. Be excellent to each other. Alright, so now I'm gonna replicate. Ooh, let me make sure. Okay, so after it was up Shit. It was up.
Oh shit.
Yep. I did that wrong. So it was up 2 over 1, up 2 over 2. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay. That does look a bit better. I think that's... yeah. Alright. So we're going to continue with 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, where did I go? Okay. 2, 3, 4. And then I do believe it was up 1 over 1. And then 2. And then 2. Okay. Starting to look like a marijuana leaf yet? Oh shit, I did it wrong. I only did 3. Okay. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's it for that part. Now for this. Okay. So we're gonna go here and here. I'm probably gonna end up changing the, I wanna see how it looks. Oh my god, my cat is like being a douche. Alright, we're gonna see how this looks actually. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And that's 5. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Excuse you, Mrs. Flux. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Look at it! Look at it! Look at how it's turning out! What? I think I'm gonna end up changing the colors. One, two, three, 4. Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, I do have to call it here. I have to start getting ready for work and whatnot. We will pick this up next week. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Guys, have an excellent day. Be excellent to each other. Thank you so much for hanging out. Check us out. We will have a Fluxing Around this week. Yeah, I will see you guys later. Be excellent to each other. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.